Welcome to my lesson on sentence structure. Today you are going to learn about the 4 types of sentence structures. First, there's a simple sentence, a compound sentence, a complex sentence, and a compound complex sentence. Simple sentences are made up of one complete thought. We call that an independent clause. Here are some examples of a simple sentence. Joe went to the store. It has one subject and one verb. Here and here. Sarah and Jesse are going swimming. It has 2 subjects, but it's still a simple sentence. The frog jumped and landed. Frog is your subject. Jumped and landed is your verb. Still a simple sentence. And a question, can I have some juice to drink? These are examples of simple sentences. Compound sentences are made of 2 complete thoughts, 2 independent clauses, joined in one of the following ways: a fanboys with a comma or a semicolon. Look at the diagram. This is how you join 2 simple sentences together to make a compound sentence. In the green, you have independent clauses. I like to dance. Jim likes to sing. You can join them together with a comma and one of the fanboys. This one we're using but, comma plus coordinating conjunction. Put it right in the middle of 2 simple sentences and you have a compound sentence. Here are some more examples of fanboys. She did not cheat on the test, comma, for it was not the right thing to do. I think I will buy the red car, comma, or I will lease the blue one. I really want to go to work, comma, but I am too sick to drive. In all of these sentences, you can see there's one sentence on the left and one sentence on the right. In between, you'll see a comma and one of the fanboys. Those are coordinating conjunctions and they can join 2 simple sentences together. Now, the second way to join 2 simple sentences together is with a semicolon. Here are some examples. Joe made the sugar cookies, semicolon. Susan decorated them. The sky is clear, semicolon. The stars are twinkling. The waves are crashing on the shore, semicolon. It was a lovely sight. These are all simple sentences, and you can join them together by simply putting a semicolon in between. If the word is a proper noun after the semicolon, then you will capitalize it. If it's not, like this sentence here, the stars are twinkling, that's not any word that we need to capitalize, so you'll lowercase that. And it was a lovely night. It is not a word, it's not a proper noun that we need to capitalize, so you will just leave that lowercase. But Susan definitely should be capitalized. Introducing AWOBUS. After, although, as, when, while, until, because, before, if, and since. I bet you're thinking, what are we going to use all those words for? We're going to use them to create compound sentences. Complex sentences. Complex sentences use AWOBUS words to combine an incomplete thought, a dependent clause, and a complete thought, an independent clause. AWOBUS plus a phrase plus a comma plus a complete sentence followed by your period, and there you have it, a complex sentence. Look at the diagrams. After the sun set, after is your AWOBUS word, comma, we built a fire. This is your complete thought. This is your incomplete thought. The incomplete thought needs the complete thought. Please make note that the comma, when the dependent clause comes at the beginning of the sentence, there is a comma. In this example, because the AWOBUS word is in the middle of the sentence, you don't need a comma. Let's take a look at this sentence. We built a campfire after the sunset. So you got your complete thought here. We built a campfire. After the sunset is our incomplete thought. It cannot stand alone. It needs this part of the sentence to be complete. And this is what you call a complex sentence. So here are some more examples of complex sentences. If you do not understand the directions, comma, you can read them again. Before you write the sentence, comma, you should read other people's sentences. After you have read all of them, you can try to use a different Awubis word. Although you may not understand all of this, you can follow the examples. Now let's take it one step further, and we're going to look at compound complex sentences. A compound complex sentence contains one incomplete thought, that's a dependent clause, and two complete thoughts, and that's an independent clause. For example, since I wanted to have fun, I went to San Juan yesterday and I danced all night. This sentence begins with an Awubis word followed by a phrase that can't stand by itself. Then we have a comma that's separating the Awubis word in the phrase. And then we have our regular compound sentence. I went to San Juan yesterday is one sentence. I danced all night is another sentence. And we join them together with a comma and a fanboys. Now you have a complete sentence. I'm sorry, a compound complex sentence. So let's stop and read and follow sentences and choose. First, stop and read the following sentences and choose whether they are simple compound complex or compound complex. You may pause at this time. Here are the answers. Number 1, simple. Number 2, compound. Number 3, complex. Number 4, simple. Number 5, compound, complex. Let's get some more practice in. You're going to read the following sentences and indicate if the following sentences are simple, compound, complex, or compound, complex. You may pause at this time to read each sentence and record your answer. The answers are complex, simple, compound, 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 complex. Thank you for joining me in this lesson over sentence structures. You are now an expert in sentence structures. Now go and knock those sentences out. Good luck.